Bundy and I want to win.
Yeah. And like we'll rig it for you. You know, that's what we do.
Exactly.
We play favorites.
If we count you know what? I tell you what. If I see the face anywhere on that, I'm going to be like, yo, that guy's got to win for sure. So make sure to shoot underneath that. Underneath the stream, we actually have links to those sites. So make sure you shoot on over there and check that out. Some really good prizes. And man, we're jumping right on board with Apex Reaction here on this first map of Hotel Execution.
Mirror imaging strategy here for both teams. Both going to 3-1 on the inside. Now, Face, this is going to be a long game here, so talking about Hotel, normally, predominantly, we see rounds 1, 3, 5, and 7, the torque bows up top, incendiary grenades in the front door, Digger outside. Standard strategy, would you say, is the 3-1?
You know, since I've been here, I've been seeing that, you know, pretty much as a standard strategy 3-1. But however, I've been seeing a lot more teams starting to play the lobby and actually putting the torque bow more on the defensive side. So Secret getting the first give off of this match, and he's going to go ahead and pick off Fitzer. Reese going to go ahead and go down, and LOX in a 4v2 situation. Loco able to smash 6, dropping it down to a 3v1. Reaction picking off Crip. So Reaction right now left to a 2v1, and he has that fast lane right now, the Digger side. I don't think he's going to go take advantage of it. He's going to, they're almost. He thought about it just for a split second. Waited on the communications from his team. And Reaction just really not in a good spot, just in case he, they come up behind him and start getting that cross off on him.
Yeah, well, nonetheless, he is just going to be sitting here, reload the shotgun, get the active, and very interesting by LOX, not trying to trap him there at all, just going to try to focus him and get him 4-pointed and have him down. Face, do you think that's the right move in that situation?
You know what? I think if LOX would have been a little bit better on that ghost cam, they would have had one chasing them out. And we would have been seeing the cross coming up on the backside of that sandbag where Secret's at right now.
Yep.
And that would have forced Reaction to push into the front door, and they would have got the down. But LOX looking really solid with that Lancer play right there and taking the first round of the series.
Yeah, and LOX kind of looked a little bit lost there. I mean, they do have the fast side to the torque bow on Hotel Execution being the Locust, and they did not use that to their advantage at all. In fact, they were really slow, and, LOX made them pay for that. And now this is going to be the boom shot round. Sniper will be inside, but really we care about the boom shot here.
Well, red team, LOX actually running 2 to boom, and it's looking like, LOX running 1 to boom shot, and Apex running 2 to boom. And Fitzer able to secure boom and get a nice kill off on that. But Crip pushing Reaction, getting the give. Loco picking off Refusion. So we're into a 3v2 situation. And great nade by Secret. So that's 2v2. But Apex still having boom control right now.
Yep. Well, 2-on-2 situation. Fitzer does have that boom shot, but now Crypty evens it up by grabbing the sniper. And the thing about the boom shot is it is extremely hard to shoot up when you're down in elevation and you're shooting up. And so, Crypt, if he can come up with one big shot here, they can make this push.
Yeah, it's actually pretty unfortunate that member LOX, didn't pay attention that the 2 were coming the boom shot. There should have been no reason that he actually got pulled off on. So, I mean, when LOX seen that 2 was coming to boom, they should have let him know, and he should have been safe. He should have got out of there. But he got caught. Obviously, Crypt making the plays in the middle of the map, and Secret getting a real nice nade kill. So that's dropping it down to a 2-2.
Now, this is interesting to me. Why would Crypt... Now, keep in mind, since it's a 2-on-2, you have 2 ghost cams roaming around the map for each team. Crypt decides to move into the lobby with the sniper instead of keeping that elevation. He can only see the far right side hand of the door. Now, if you are Apex, you could use your ghost cam, look over, and across the right-hand side is Secret hiding right behind the alleyway. You could very easily shoot a long-range boom, get some splash damage, make him retreat, and then you're putting all the pressure on Crypt to hit a big headshot.
Yeah, well, I think right now it's more of just like a stalemate. So Crypt just pretty much setting himself up in a position of fight or flight.
I just think, giving Fitzer even just that little bit of ground with the boom shot is going to be a little bit questionable.
Yeah, well, don't forget the Crypt's also right there on the stair side, too. So he can side roll to the right and play middle lobby. He can side roll to the left and play that locust spawn door. and he can side roll and then back roll and then play back up the top snipe. So I mean, it's just the spot that he's at or whatever is just pretty much allowing him 3 different exits in case his team decides to make their push.
Well, this is going to be very, very slow. Crypt is just waiting for them to make one stupid mistake. But it's the exact same thing on the apeX side. We're just going to roll this slow. Giving the back here, we see, checking out the stats one more time here, we see as Secret has 3 kills already in that first round. Oh, the boom shot barely going to be missing, and now here comes the push.
And there's that side roll, back roll to actually be able to take that Torque sniper route. And Crypt's still 4-pointed. And it's looking like he's going to be able to get out of here unless there's a miraculous boom shot that goes off right about now.
Why?
Nope.
Oh,
and perfect
so
fake out.
Smart.
Secret able to secure the boom. And this apeX team obviously getting most likely a little bit frustrated knowing that they had a power weapon and they didn't capitalize on it quick enough.
Well, although Crypt almost got very unfortunate, if the communication was just a little bit better there for apeX, they would have been able to pinch him at the sniper and it'd be a 2-on-1 situation. But nonetheless, Secret rotating all the way around due to the ghost camera, the communication, picks up the frag grenades and the boom shot. This is going to be big. So even if they would have killed Crypt, they would still have their hands full with Secret.
Agreed.
And so now here we are, still a 2-on-2 situation. Everything's going really, really slow. Reese is up top, but they also have a sniper, and Secret is not paying attention to that. He is almost killing himself with that nade.
Yeah, he did. Reese actually going down. And right there, Crypt making an incredibly big play and picking off Reese, and then Fitzer picking off Secret. Secret having the boom shot in hands. There's actually a boom shot right there on his feet. So, boom, Fitzer going to go ahead and get the reload, and Crypt going to get smashed by it. Not the greatest play right there made by Secret, choking on that round. And apeX going up, tying this series up 1-1.
Why does he have his sniper out right there? Why not pull out the pistol and just do some damage?
Are we talking about
Secret?
Crypt?
Yeah, Crypt.
Yeah, Crypt. Well, at that point in time, Secret was already as good as dead. So he tried to get that quick shot off and then go from there.
Very, very hasty gameplay. Very.
Yeah, that didn't look. That was all right. It's cool. I'm sure that
great on the apeX side. Fantastic.
Yeah, for apeX putting the round on the board, but yep.
Well, here we go. We have a little bit of a firefight inside. apeX, Reese, Fitzer, and Reaction,
God, Reaction
is just going to
right
dominate. Here comes the trash talk, and the early birds in the venue are starting to get behind a little bit of apeX here.
Yeah, looking pretty good. I know that they got a worried Vision team over there fighting to get back into this tournament. So Reaction looking really solid for the apeX team. We're going to go ahead and jump right on board with Reaction again and see what kind of spots he's playing.
Yeah.
6 able to secure the boom shot.
Now I have a question for you, Face.
6 able to pick up a kill off of Fitzer.
All right, I have a question for you, Face. Now, assuming this round goes according to plan, but this previous round, round number 3,
man, Refusion making a real nice play, and LOX looking good, 2-1.
Now, this next round, are we going to see a ridiculous audible from the members of LOX? I mean, they got slayed that last round. Now it is all even. I mean, Reaction and the guys from apeX, that was a 10-second round. And then the last torque bow. Are we going to see an audible?
I wouldn't say so much of an audible. You got one guy taking the ramp. And we'll go ahead and see what kind of numbers from the LOX team up here at Torque Bow. None. So right there, Fitzer and Reese upstairs on that bow. And the crosses are coming in pretty nice. Reese actually getting the second down. Refusion deciding to start making a play, keeping that Lancer cross up right there. And 6 coming in. Able to pick off Reese. And Crypt able to pick off Reaction. That's going to go ahead and put Fitzer and Refusion into 1v1. And Refusion, another one of those fight or flight situations. And right there, Refusion probably should have stayed with that, for sure.
Pulled out the shotty?
Pulled out the shotty and actually decided to fight that. I mean, once he had already made the decision to push, then yeah, there it goes. But Fitzer going down to some nice crosses from the LOX team. Secret and Crypt really working outstanding with each other right now.
They're really, it's all on their shoulders. They're the last 2 alive every single round. And it's, it's starting to work out the way Wodabeast planned, at least so far in this map. Kids and their predictions,
Totally.
Well, nonetheless, this is going to be the boom shot round. Still no variation in strategy. Very, very basic strategy. 3 guys going out. In comes the smoke. Spitzer now is going to be down with that boom shot. He is going to be forced to crawl back up. Secret going to be grabbing those frag grenades. In comes 1. Swing and a miss. In comes 2. Nope. Pulling out the shotgun, helping out his team. He is getting shot from all angles, and he is forced to retreat.
Ooh. Fitzer able to pick off 2 members of LOX with that boom shot. And apeX up 3 guys, right, or up 1 man. And once again, going back to a little stalemate situation while they regain their composure and start talking about how they're going to make their plays in.
Yeah. Now, one thing that I have to question here is apeX has been known of being the aggressor. When they came, well, I know this isn't the exact players, but people were worried about them because they play a lot differently than American teams. They seem to be playing very, very similar.
Yeah, that's one thing. They are definitely playing very similar. Don't forget that apeX, even though being a European team, they are very much on the American side of things. As far as getting scrims and cycles in, with the American teams. So, they had their own variations. I actually, to be honest, think that they haven't been as aggressive as everybody kind of pans them out to be. I know Reaction has an incredible shotgun from what I've seen. But, they seem to be definitely on the slower side of things, compared to their online play.
Yep. And also keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, going on at stage number 1, we have Synergy taking on Legacy. And station number 2, DBF versus FYC. So we will be getting you on the floor updates all day today as the losers bracket will be commencing. But right now on the main stage, we are seeing Team Europe apeX taking on LOX. And we are seeing a little bit of a stalemate here. I'm surprised we haven't seen a push. But then again, LOX does have elevation, so they have to be careful about that. And are they out of booms?
I'm pretty sure, yep, they're out of boom. They're going to go ahead and wait for that to get on respawn. Refusion just kind of holding things down. We'll get a little cycle going on through the cameras here. Secret holding down the boom shot side. And it's looking like...
Firefight!
Refusion able to destroy Fitzer right there as he was getting suppressed with Lancer. And Secret still holding down a real nice cross on that boom shot side. Really nice play by Refusion on his end.
Yeah. Great play there, winning that one-on-one battle, and now he still has the elevation, so they will be able to throw down the cross, but he has to be careful because there's a guy pushing on his side. Blind fire Lancer, down goes Reaction. Now it's going to be a 2-on-1. Reese has to go for it, and he goes down. That is going to be map number 1. Execution on Hotel going in favor of Secret.
Man, how about that? Refusion making some really, really nice plays right there, especially coming off of just a little fouled up round the prior round. So, man, great.
Well, Trench's execution. Now, this is going to be a very interesting one. Now, we talk about it all the time. Trenches, you would just have a plethora of strats every team has on this. Anything from 2 down low to 2 up top. One guy grabbing the incendiary grenades or the inks. Everyone just saying, screw those. Let's just do like a 4-man push. And I wonder what we're going to see from Team apeX here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, well, right away we're looking like a 2v1 underneath the down there in the cave by Crip. So apeX going to go ahead and secure that off real quick. Give me the overhead map one more time. I just wanted to see what was going on that top crane control. So it's looking like 2 of them are up there, and 2 of them are still playing that top crane side. So nobody's really truly worried about getting that hill.
Yeah. Now, did you notice about LOX? They're 2-2. Or they're 2-1-1. I'm sorry, which was focused on the crane side. Instead of going for that initial top crane control, they were looking to see if they could get a flank and go underneath it. Yep. Now that is a variation. Now that is a meta game strategy that you switch up. You keep a very base strategy, but you switch it. But that to me, I've never seen.
Yep, I did. I had seen it. I had saw it, and I had seen the flanks a couple times as well. So right there, Reaction able to get that top hill control, and then started to get the crosses, starting to get crossed down.
Yep. Well, this is going to go really, really slow. So, we can just sit here and talk things out as I ask Bonnie. Bonnie, do you by chance have my powder?
I do.
You do? Fantastic. When we go to commercial, we can powder it. Don't give me that look like you're judging me. All right, it's not gay. I'm trying to not be shiny. Don't give me that look. All right? You were a sailor. All right? I'd rather take powder. Take that. Don't give me that. I don't like the silent treatment. I really don't. Can you not do this to me?
All right, folks, we're jumping back on board with a 4v1 right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. While you were busy asking for makeup and lipstick and the eyeshadows and whatnot, this
I like the pop.
Yeah, this LOX team has been looking really good right now. So 4-1 favor for LOX, and Reese right now just kind of started to dance around. Crip finally finding where Reese is, and Crip plowing him to the pavement right there. And LOX taking the first round on this second map on Trenches.
That is rule number one. Rule number one, don't get caught you don't want to up A into someone's shot.
Exactly.
And you can see them lining that up. I don't know why people go for it. Now, granted, that is a 4-on-1 situation, and he was pretty much screwed. But
yeah, Scott. I mean, when we say, listen, this is something that has actually been confusing me a lot over the weekend, because there is a huge difference between up and A online and
really,
dude.
Talk to me about it.
Okay.
Give me the whole rundown.
I'm almost half tempted to kind of like write a book, or really,
you should.
Really, I'm not even so much write a book, but I mean, really let the people know. Let the people know how much of a difference it is, when you're sitting down. I mean, when you're online, you're home, your shoes are off, your hair's a mess, you're sloppy, you can walk back and forth to the refrigerator, and you can play all day and make sure that you're on fire. When you sit down here, oh my goodness, sorry to cut that off, but Fitzer, direct diggering Seeger from across the map, just looked really good. So time that up 3-3 right now, and we're in the middle of a sandstorm. So when you come here to play and you sit down, these games are so fast, so violent, and so accurate, and the shots just completely hit. There's no such thing as dragging your shotgun. Nope. Everything has to be accurate. And when I say dragging, you're pressing your right trigger and you're taking your right thumbstick and you're dragging it backwards. You're dragging your shotgun to kind of sling your bullets. Here, when you're jumping in on land, there's no such thing as that happening. Every shot needs to be pretty much precise. And when you're wall bouncing, you're pulling off, those shots are turned around, they're coming out straight.
Yep. Well, I had a talk with Fitzer on, I did a cast with him on this map, actually, and I said, how do you feel about, the sandstorm? Do you guys, is that when you send your 4-man pushes? And he goes, well, to be honest, we haven't really gone over anything about the sandstorm. He goes, it does make sense to send a 4-man push, but it's just something we have not gone over. Really, we just try to group together. Now, with that visibility being so reduced, are we going to see more 4-man pushes and pushes just in general during the sandstorm?
Very well possible. I brought it up a couple times too. It's a natural hazard on side the map, and it definitely obscures any of your visuals. So
10 feet in front of you is about it.
Yeah, totally. So I mean, the only way you can really see what's going on is by pressing the left bumper. But even then, when you're still so far away, you really can't see anything. So it's not too bad of an idea. Especially, if you just want to put that, even if it's a 3-1, that way nobody's coming out from the bottom, and you're getting guys up on the hill, and you're securing Digger awfully quick.
Well, 6 is going to pick up a 1-on-1, which is very, very unorthodox in a 3-on-3 slow situation to even find a man by himself, but nonetheless, it's a 3-on-2 situation. 6 is at the barbed wire, and taking a look at the overhead map, we see as there's a player on the top hill, and there's another one at the barbed wire, and the last guy is going to be playing mid-crane. On the opposite side, apeX has retreated to their spawn.
Yeah, apeX not really looking too good right now. The only thing they have control of is a set of incendiaries. So they're going to go ahead and get forced downstairs and wait on a play to try to be made upon them and hopefully pull a clutch out.
Yeah, and this apeX team, they're so resilient. They've made miraculous comebacks throughout this losers bracket, or they've just handed the team their ass. So with that said, even